Do I want to tell y'all this? Do I want to tell y'all this? I don't know if I want to tell y'all this. I don't know if I want to put all my business out there. I feel like some things just shouldn't be shared. But, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put my business out there. Oh, y'all. Hello. Alright, hello and welcome back to our channel. I'm actually really excited for today's video. It's a video that I didn't want to film or certain things that I didn't want to talk about until one of you guys actually asked me about it in the comment section. I can't remember who, but if I do, I'll put it on the screen. And so now I'm excited about it because I realize I have a list of things to share with you. Before I get in that, I do want to shout out one of you guys who honestly just made me and Adam's day, our week. And so for those of you guys that don't know, we put our registry inside of the description box. You do not have to order from it. It was just something like we feel like you're on this journey with us and you're a part of our family, you're a part of the boys' family. And so we were like, if you guys want to get something, you can. And one of you guys actually did purchase something from our registry and left us the cutest note, and that was Miss Frida Rounds, and she got us this cute little brush and comb set that we had on there and left us this just sweetest no, I'm not gonna put all her business out there and I'm not gonna read it, but I just want you to know that like we appreciate you so much, and like this really made our day and week when we saw this. And so we are praying for you and your husband. We are praying blessings upon you and your family and wishing you all types of baby dust. And so just know we love you, girl, and we appreciate you. But yeah, so point of this video, sorry. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about those pregnancy symptoms that people don't tell you about. And I think, and one thing I've come to learn is that the reason a lot of people don't tell you about them is because maybe they didn't experience them in their pregnancy. But these are symptoms that are actually possibilities. And so I feel like it's my duty to share with you some possibilities that could happen during your pregnancy. Because I know I went to my mom and my sister and I was like, y'all did not prepare me for this. Y'all did not tell me that I was going to be experienced whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And they're like, bruh, that ain't happened to me. And I hear that from a lot of pregnant women. It's like, I couldn't warn you because it's not something that I experienced. So I got you, because for some reason I'm experiencing every possible symptom underneath the sun. I don't have hemorrhoids, praise the Lord. But I'm experiencing a lot of stinging pregnancy symptoms that I'm just like, where was the warning? Where was the, like, heads up? Because I was not prepared for it. And these are symptoms that I've been experiencing from, I want to say, like early on in my pregnancy all the way up until now. And so let's start from the beginning, shall we? And so the first pregnancy symptom that I experienced that I talked briefly about was like vivid dreams, right? They tell you about vivid dreams, but my dreams were directly connected to what I allowed in my spirit. So like if I was watching a murder mystery show, my dream would be about murder mystery. And so for weeks I kept dying in my dreams and I couldn't figure out why. Like I kept having dreams that I was dying, and it wasn't until I realized that when it comes to having those vivid dreams, whatever you're watching or allowing into your spirit at night, that is what you dream about. And so it was directly connected. And so as soon as I stopped watching Stephanie So and her little murder mystery mukbangs, like the dream, like the nightmare stopped. Me dying stopped. And so that's something to be mindful of. It's like what you allow into your spirit during your pregnancy can really affect just like your mental state, your dreams, and just like your overall well-being. So like be mindful of that. Definitely be mindful of that. Something else that I wasn't expecting, and this is a TMI, and I apologize, okay? I'm about to expose myself, but it's okay. y'all family, we good. So anyway, the next symptom or thing that I wasn't expecting was to pee on myself. Yeah, to pee on myself. I wasn't expecting it. And I don't mean I was just walking around peeing on myself, but like my hyperemesis and my vomiting was so bad and it was so aggressive and so gut-wrenching that every time I vomited, I peed on myself. Every single time. It got to the point when I was in public, it got to the point where if I would go out in public, I wouldn't want to eat. I would not want to eat in public because I knew that I was going to vomit. And I knew there was a possibility of peeing on myself. I think about this one time I was at my mom's job and she had to run inside for something real quick. And like as she was coming back, I was standing over the bushes vomiting and I had my legs closed so tight. And she's like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm trying not to pee on myself because every time I vomit, I pee. She's like, you better not pee on yourself. You better not pee on yourself because of course we had places to go. And so like, but that was just my reality. If I vomited, I peed. It doesn't happen anymore, thankfully. It happened all the way up until, I want to say like 14 weeks is when like it was really bad. Sometimes if I still have that like gut-wrenching vomit, like the vomit, like it just, like your entire stomach just, like if that happens, then I will pee on myself. And it was happening so much, especially at home, because like I was vomiting over the toilet, so I was squatting down. And so the gut wrenching mixed with that squatting position was just like, it was just coming out. It was just coming out. It was so embarrassing in the beginning. But then I got to the point where I was like, Adam, you got to get used to it because it's the babies. It's not me. It's the babies. You got to blame everything on the babies. And that's exactly what I did because it was so gross. But yeah, I constantly would pee on myself, which really sucked. Something else that I wasn't prepared for. I kind of knew because my sister had experienced this in her pregnancy. Turns out her situation was completely different. But for me, I also broke out in a rash. And I still have it. It's like my shoulders. Yeah, my shoulders and my back and like the front of my chest is all like broken out in this like, let me see if I can show you. Show you a little bit of it. But you see that? Like those bumps on my shoulder. It goes across my back and across my chest. And doctors still haven't been able to figure out exactly what it is or give me any medication. And so, yeah, my skin started breaking out and has been doing so the entire pregnancy and still haven't been able to, oh my goodness, still haven't been able to figure out what's going on with that. What's going on with that and why that keeps happening. But another symptom that I've had, and this is one that it doesn't make any, initially it didn't make any sense to me. But then I went to my doctor and I was just like honest with her and was like, this is what's happening. This is what it feels like, what's going on. And so she explained to me that as your stomach grows, your spine, the ligaments in your spine start to shift, and as they like shift in order to help with balancing, it can cause some rectal pain. And boy, have I had that pain. Like I would wake up in the morning feeling like someone had violated me in my sleep. Sometimes even just like sitting down would hurt so bad. And I would check and make sure I didn't have hemorrhoids, and I don't have hemorrhoids, and like that's not an issue, but it was, apparently it's just the shifting of my ligaments in my spine. Like I don't know, but like that is something that I wasn't prepared for because it was difficult to sit. It was difficult to sleep. I'd wake up in the morning feeling, like I said, violated. And it was just like really, really uncomfortable. And that was one that everybody was like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, nah, bruh, that did not happen to us. That is weird. Don't tell people that. So, yeah, that happened. It still happens, honestly, and it's still quite uncomfortable. And there's really nothing that I can do to help with the pain. There's nothing I can do. It's just one of those things that I have to deal with, which really, really sucks. Another one of those symptoms that, or like weird things that's like, you just have to deal with it, is the way I smell. Holy smokes. The way I smell is foul, okay? When I was going through IVF, I remember I talked about this in our, I don't know if it was the egg retrieval video or the transfer video, but how I was musty like a little 13-year-old boy. Like it didn't matter how much deodorant I put on, it didn't matter what. Like I was always musty and smelled like, you know, your normal must. You're normal. However, that has since evolved in pregnancy, and my must no longer smells like 13-year-old boy. Honestly, I would prefer to smell like 13-year-old boy, because my must has now shifted. Yes, my must has now shifted to smelling like mildew. Mildew. I take baths every day. I have to cleanse myself every day because of the fact that my body odor is mildewy. It's so weird. It's so weird and it's so random, but like it smells like, I'll be sitting down, I'm like, Adam, like what is, there's something like what's and then we were sitting on the couch one day, I was like, did we spill water on the couch? And now it's like, you know, mildewing, and it's like nasty. And no, I was sitting like this, my arm was up, it was me smelling like that. It was me. It was me. It wasn't the couch. It was nothing else, but it was me. But my husband loves me, and I appreciate him, because I'm like, if you came to me smelling like mildew, bruh, I don't know about that. But he has been very patient with me and loves me, and he's not mean to me, and he doesn't be like, babe, you stink, go take a shower. Which honestly, if it was him, I'd probably be like, babe, you stink, go take a shower. But I really, really appreciate him being patient with me and working with me, because these symptoms, oh my goodness, oh, now this is okay, sorry, I just got excited because I just thought of another one. Now this one isn't exciting, it's actually like the scariest of all of my symptoms, and this is one that my mom actually said that she struggled with a lot in pregnancy. And then my sister also, well, hers is a little bit different, but she also had some form of this in pregnancy. But that is like spots in my vision. And so what I mean by that is, like, I could be sitting down just like this, talking to the camera, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I get holes in my vision. And it'll happen randomly. I don't know what triggers it, but the holes will just come, and it's like I can't read, I can't see faces. Like it's super scary, and it's super weird, because I can't even like hold my phone and like read my phone, because everything is it's all like spotty and like blotches within it. And the only thing that helps it is if I immediately go to sleep. So I have to immediately go to sleep for a couple of hours, and then hopefully wake up and it's gone. And if I don't go to sleep, then I get a really bad migraine. Because just imagine staring at like splotchy space for a long period of time. Like, you're going to get a migraine. And so that's what happens to me. And so because of that, I still am not able to drive. Like, my hyperemesis got so much better that I was thinking, yes, I'll be able to drive. And then one day I'm in the car and my vision just, it completely just goes spotty. And so no, I can't drive because it happens about 2 to 3 times a week. And so the last thing I want to do is be on the freeway and have that happen and get into an accident. And so nope, still can't drive because my vision is going through it. My mom said that she had this similar issue when she was pregnant, and she was on medication. I emailed my doctor about it, and I'm waiting to hear back from her about if there is a medication that I can take, because I'm completely dependent on my mom and my husband right now to get around. Like if I have appointments, I either have to schedule them for when Adam's off work or see if I can get my mom to take me, which I feel bad about because, yeah, I just don't like inconveniencing people. But that's a scary one. Like, yeah. But yeah, that's really it. Those are like the main like weird or unexpected pregnancy symptoms that I've been experiencing. If you've had weird pregnancy symptoms, leave them in the comment section below. I want to hear what everybody else be going through, because I don't know, make me feel a little bit better if you had weirder ones than me. Which sounds bad, but like I need it, so leave it, please. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's really it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, if you've had any like super weird pregnancy symptoms, or have found remedies for the things that I've talked about, like the blurred vision or like the rash and things like that, please let me know. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and join our family. And I will see you guys in the next one.